Welcome back to another recap. Today I took two trades. Well, I took more than two trades, but two trades with the main account, and both of them were losses. I did 8 trades this week. I did 8 trades this week. Only 2 of them worked. And today my first trade was the one with the first percent fair value gap. It was supposed to be a short. I was supposed to wait for price to close below the first percent fair value gap, and price didn't. But still, I had a stop order down there, so my order got hit. I got stop out, so it's a losing trade without the confirmation for the trade. I was thinking about stop showing this trade because it's hard to explain why do I enter on these trades, and they has nothing to do with the way I trade. So starting from next week, I will try to do this on this side. So that's it. That was my first trade. It was a loss. I was watching price, and after we this high and low, I was thinking maybe entering for more upside, targeting yesterday high, which was at 816 around here. So in the minis we went above it, but in the micros we didn't, but in the minis we did. And that was key. That was key because I was saying that I wanted something from here targeting yesterday high. Anything after price took yesterday high lowers the probability for more upside. It could still work, but it lowers the probabilities. But I didn't care. I saw the setup inside micro and enter another stop order here. My stop loss was below this swing low. Price closed above. If price wouldn't close above, that would be another trade without confirmation. But thankfully it did close above. Anyways, I got stop out after. And then what happened is that I have a playbook. I'm going to show it here because I always say I have a playbook, and I have a couple of trades that has worked. So because some people told me that entering after I got stop out, it's not ideal. It's an emotional trade. But my playbook is that if I get stop out and price doesn't go against me for that much and we inverse, either the new imbalance that we left or this imbalance, my first entry imbalance, if we inverse it again, I should enter there for more upside. I just got stop out because my stop loss was too tight, and NQ, we all know how NQ move. But I re-enter. I was not afraid. I was on point, but I got stop out immediately. And then it started to look like it was again moving in my favor. But no, price was actually reversing. I say that I was going to stop trading. I feel like yesterday I did 2 losing trades, and I realized that for me to go green on this week, I needed to do 3 winning trades today. And some part of me believed that that could happen. So I was kind of looking forward to that. So when I had 2 losing trades, I knew it was a $500 loss week. So I didn't want to take any more trade, even though I have an evaluation that I needed to pass. I didn't want to take more trades because I thought I was going to trade with emotion. I was going to try to pass that account instead of doing just a normal trade, a regular trade. My trades in my challenge account should mirror whatever I do in the sim funded account. That's the goal. And that's what I try also to go to challenge account, because when I go to challenge account, it's like my, how do you say, it's my outlet. I don't think outlet is the right word, but it's what I use to trade how I want. Or like to be like to trade crazy. I don't know how to say it, but anyway, I did say that I was not going to trade, and I stopped my live stream at around 10:30, 10:20, and I stay looking at the chart. I couldn't close it. I saw a setup. Español. Estaba diciendo que How's it going, AM? Estaba diciendo que ya iba a parar de hacer trading después que hice 2 losing trades. Yo paré con mi sim account, sim funder account, y how's it going, AM? How you doing, brother? Y dije que ya no iba a hacer más trade porque como me fui negativo en la semana y como había hecho 2 losing trades, lo más probable es que vaya a querer pasar la cuenta de el challenge account que tenía. Bro, I want to ask, what is the indicator you use? I don't use indicator. I use I use price action. I don't have any indicator. I have nothing against indicator, but I have never learned to trade with indicator. Every time, every trader that I watch, they don't use indicator, so it's just coincidence. Support and resistance, you mean? I use previous day levels, like previous day high, previous day low, yesterday close, previous week high, things like that. London high, London low. How many experience do you have? I have 1 year and a half. I'm still learning. I have been trading for 1 year and a half, but I stopped and erased everything because nothing was working, and decided to do everything from scratch. And that's also when I started live streaming, and that's actually what I record. That's my content about building my strategy. So as of right now, I'm just a student. I'm learning, and I'm not profitable. Are you finding it making money? What do you mean? If I'm making money? No, I'm after 8 weeks, 7 weeks, I have only 1 profitable week. Why so many trades? There is different accounts. I have 3 accounts here. So the first trade, the first trade was with 1 account. 2 and 3 was with another account, and the last one, this here, was with another account. Who you learning from? I'm studying right now Brooks. Do you know him? It's an old man. It's not a influencer or anything like that. He wrote trading price action. I have been trading for 1.5 years. I have that experience 1.5 years, but nothing was working. And I started to doing everything again, starting from scratch, erase all the journals. Do you put entry, close signals manually? I don't understand what that means. Do you put entry, close signals manually? Yeah, the one, yes. Yes. Do I enter them manually? Yes. You mean if this is a bot? No, I entered this manually and I closed them manually. Hey, how's it going, Pizza? What's my advice? I'm doing good, brother. I wish I could help you. I could help you with one advice, but I don't think it's a good idea to be listening to advice from me because I'm still learning. Probably whatever I think now, I will change it in a couple of day or month. To pass a phase one, how do you trade? I did my first trade with the first percent fair value gap. I think I'm going to stop showing this trade while live streaming because a lot of people ask me why did I enter, and honestly that's something that I'm testing out. It's like a pattern with the first percent fair value gap, so I don't know how to explain to people. So yeah, I did my first trade with the first percent fair value gap. It was a loss. Then I switched to my main account, enter long here. I got stop out, but it was that reaction where I get stop out and immediately price move in my favor. We inverse the previous fair value gap. It's a playbook that I have. Again, it's not like an emotional trade because a lot of people tells me that I enter here because I was chasing. But this is a playbook. I'm going to show it in my journal and I'm going to show how many trades I have done like this. And I think more than 50% they work. But well, that was my second trade. I got stopped out. After that, I realized that I was going to finish the week negative $500. I said I'm going to end it here because I have a challenge account and some part of me want to trade that challenge account and I want to pass it. Like I want to do something so today it doesn't feel like a bad day. I want to pass it so if I pass that account then it kind of make up for the losses today. That was my mentality. And I said I'm going to end it here. I ended there. I ended the live stream. I went, I did a walk, but then I came back and did a trade with the challenge account, and thankfully I passed it. It wasn't a big deal. It's just any other setup, just like any of this. As of right now, I don't have an idea if this setup has higher probability than this one. Like right now, I don't have that idea in my trading. I don't know which trade it's an A plus setup and which trade it's a C plus setup. I think that's what I'm looking for at the end of 100 trade or something like that. I have to figure it out which trade have better probability. That's why I say I didn't want to trade anymore because any trade, it will be very similar to this two, and these two didn't work. And the other reason I didn't want to trade the challenge account is because I knew I was going to go to pass the account instead of mirror whatever I do with the sim funded account, which is 1-to-1. We can see it here that I never went to a 1-to-1. Look, I enter here, my stop loss was above here. Look where I took I was supposed to took price a lot of day, but by around here, I love days here. Around here, I already passed the account, but when I close it, I didn't. I was missing $1,000 because it moved so fast to the upside. So I have to re-enter again. And I did a very small scalp here. For whatever I needed. But as you can see, I didn't do the 1-to-1. It's like somehow the challenge account are an outlet for me to do whatever I want to do. That's why I stopped. I'm trying not to. The only reason I have this challenge account, it's by mistake. It's because I failed this account a month ago, and they rebuilt. I forgot to cancel the account, and they rebuild. That's the only, because I wasn't looking to have any more challenge account because of this, because I go and trade it different, very, very different. I have a similar habit. Let's go. Thank you, Diego. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, so that was today's. And also I'm kind of thinking that I could change the way of trading and make profit. And because it worked, it made me think that it could work in the future, but I don't want to do that. I really want to start with the 1-to-1 for the amount of day or trades that I say that I was going to stay, and that's the goal. Doesn't matter if it's a losing trade or whatever. Hey, how's it going, brother? I see you a few times on live streaming. How was your day today? That was a tough week, break-even week for me and you. I have a losing week this week. This is my journal since I started. I started on August, and since then, only one green week. And the only green week that I have, it's the only week that I didn't trade the Monday. It's already decided that I'm going to stop trading Monday, even though I'm going to trade the next 2 Mondays, but just to have it on the journal, to have a clear explanation to myself why I'm not trading Mondays anymore, but it's already decided because even if the next 2 Monday are green, it's 2 versus 1, 2, 6. So that's one thing. And yeah, this week I did 8 trades, only 6 of them work. If you do well on the next Monday, it doesn't matter. That's what I just said. It doesn't matter because at the end, not just the next one, even the next 2, it's 2 green Mondays versus 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. For midweeks with midweek news, Monday is really good in my experience. News Monday is really good in my experience. There hasn't been a single green Monday for me. The only one I didn't trade it. I think my purpose right now is to try to take out some losing trades. And I think whoever watched my journal, the first thing that would tell me would be that, like, don't trade Mondays. Not because of anything, just because of the journal. Every other day I have been able to make winning trades, but Mondays no. The more data, the better. Yeah, that's why I said, like, and also because I'm trying to go against whatever I feel I should do. I'm trying to go. I feel like I don't want to trade next Monday because I want the next week to be green. But again, it's not my purpose right now. So I'm going to trade the next Monday and have a 2 month of data. Nope, smaller losses, not less losses. Could be as well. That's a good point. Maybe. Yeah, that's also that I have to take a look at it. My RR right now it's 1-to-1, but for the sake of practice, for the sake of simple data. Will I stay with the 1-to-1? I'm not sure. Smaller losses, no, less losses. It's simple math. Don't overthink it. Bigger wins, smaller losses. I don't know yet if I have to look it up. I don't journal. I don't like to make changes during the week, but over the weekend I have to figure it out if my wins actually run for more RR. Don't put too much weight on small sample size, especially with new rules to your strategy. It might be affecting your decision making. I'm down for the month almost $900. And the account that I'm trading, it should have like $600 available drawdown. This is the result of my last 4 trades. Yeah, I wanted to show the journal and show how I was doing and how I did this week. Other than that, I don't have much to talk. Still have 1 more week almost 2 more weeks. And I think because as of right now, I have 71 trades. 71 trades, and I average 5, 6, I would say I average 8 trade by week. So maybe 2 more weeks, 3 more weeks, I'll be looking in depth whatever I'm doing. Hey Rosie, thank you for the gift. And then making some changes. As of now, the same mistakes, mistakes not, but the same trades I did today, I'm planning on doing next week and until I decided to stop and then make changes. Do you have a definite entry criteria for my trades? I do. I try to enter with the trend. I wait sometimes for a 2 legs pullback or price inside macro. I think where I struggle the most is when price do this, things like this. Let's see if I can find. Let's see. So for example, take a look at this trade. It's a 2-leg pullback. We have an inverse. I need to wait for price to close above and then I'll enter. Many of my trade looks like this, more than 50%. It's the same setup. But I have noted they work better at certain time, like inside macro. But again, I don't have a clear. If I knew when it's the best time for my setup, then I would be profitable. But I'm still working on that. But this is the very similar. This is like I'd say more than 60% of my trades looks like this. I trade with the trend and I wait for a setup similar to this. And when I struggle the most, it's when I see that many of my losing trades came after price take a important level. Like today, it took yesterday high. That's one of the reasons I say I think this trade didn't work, because price already took the objective. Let's call it that. You need to read the weak rejection. Probably, yeah. I kind of pay attention to how 5-minute candle closes. I don't pay too much attention to 1-minute candles. But that's it. This is the recap for today, for this week. Same things, same trades. I have a 39 win rate in 71 trades. Over trading. I could be over trading, but I think I'm doing better than before. I used to trade as many trade as I saw, as any. If I think it's a good setup, I'll take it. And as of now, I'm trying just to take 3 trades a day, and if I do 2 consecutive losing trades, that's it. So maybe 1 trade for me it's enough, but I will find out. That's it. I'm going to end it here. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the gift. And I'll see you next week. That's all for now. Take care.